Hebrews 12, verse 5. And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children. My son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. Right, first and foremost, I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well. Shalom to the hopefully like men that scattered abroad, pushing this truth without sincerity. Right, and shalom to those very few sisters that's taking heed and getting in order in these last days. I'm the brother Amawan, coming at you the video, Lord, when it's edifying and uplifting. And, just going into, a title that I had in mind was, do you know what comes with pain? Right? And that's a question. Do you know what comes with pain? Right? And I was going to answer that with the answer of strength. Strength comes from pain. Right? You got to go through things to grow through things, man. So in this walk, man, the Lord going to keep trying you, because he's dealing with you. That's the beauty of it. That's really the beauty of it. It may sound perplexed, very perplexed, but hey, the Lord is dealing with you because he's chastening you. He's sharpening you up each and every day. All them trials is going to add up into a crown, man. No trial equals no crown. No tribulation, no trial equals no testimony, so to speak. Right? But hey, like I said, it goes from do you know what comes with strength? Pain. Or do you know what comes from pain? Strength. But it says back in verse 5, and ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto you children. My son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. Right? The Lord gonna put you through things, but don't put it off as if the Lord is not gonna he's not dealing with you, man. Right? The Lord said he chastening who he loves. We have went far off, and we coming back. So the Lord is wanting to keep sharpening us up to the best men that we're supposed to be. So when we go through things, hey, you got to keep your head up, man. Because he could let everything be good and gravy for you, and and hell and destruction is coming right, right at your doorstep. But it says, if ye endure chastening, Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. Right? So that's just the beauty of it, man. The Lord putting you through these things for a reason. Hey, man, it's not about me, but hey, we all going through things, man. Losing behind on your rent. You feel like you can't get out of a hole. You feel like you take a step further, take a step forward, and you taking 6 back. But it's still a battle, right? It's still a battle. Hey, keep thanking Yahweh to keep you in that battle. Keep praying and fasting. Like I remember the quote from Bruce Lee. Don't pray for no easy life. Pray for the strength to endure a hard one. Because we want to be a soldier, man. Right? Scriptures tell you that, endure hardness as a soldier. Right? A soldier, this person is going to go to war. You come out as a champion, a conqueror. Right? But hey, you're going to have to go through these battles. And hey, we all taking battles right now, whether it's your job, finances, maybe family issues between, probably your rib or, your head, but it's battles that, it's battles that we're going to keep going through each and every day, man. Right. But the Lord, he gave you that wisdom, not truth, and understanding to endure through it. Right. Use that discernment that he has blessed you with to maneuver through it. Right. And like I said, but if you be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. Right. Because a bastard has a father that doesn't take care of him, that doesn't show him correction. Here you have it. A Lord trying to sharpen us up to be elect. So hey, so I'm gonna move from there. Matter of fact, gotta jump to the. Hey, it's an oldie but goldie. right? Proverbs 3:5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, right? And lean not unto thy own understanding, right? Just go with this the only time you should go with the flow, right? Because you're going with the scriptures, right? You gotta just take it day by day, pray on it. You know, it's not for you to get the full understanding going through the process, right? But you gotta keep trusting and leaning on to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, in the day, he's not gonna steer you to where you can't handle too much, and he's not gonna steer you to where you're just going completely off. You know, it says trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not unto thy own understanding, right? Pretty much like Sirach too. Make no haste in the time of trouble, right? Because what you think you finna do, it's not gonna benefit you in the correct way. You know, it says in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths, right? Be not wise in thy own eyes. Fear the Lord Yahweh and depart from evil. You know, so in all your ways, right? Wake up, your meal. You know, hey, even through the trials and tribulations, man. Right? The Lord see fit for you to go through something to keep sharpening you up, because like Chris talking about, you know, hey, woe to those that receive the consolation now. Woe to those that's laughing now. Right? They're gonna cry later. It's best to be trying to cry now, going through all the troubles you got to go through and actually getting through those hurdles and get a reward later. You know, that as long as you looking at the finish line, you got to see the finish line. You know, you want to go through every obstacle it is in sight, right? To get to that finish line. Matter of fact, it made me think of that scripture in 2 Corinthians. Mm. 5 and 7. Yep. For we walk by faith and not by sight, right? Because, you know, the thing that we go through, we be like, it's too much. But you got to do it, man. You got to just go through it. Like I say, you know, shit, hey, I've been down for a whole year on the spot, man. But hey, we locked into the game, man. We know it just, all right, cool. He trying me again, you know. Let me show him that I was working out. I was handling business this whole time. You know, patience, right? Trust in the Lord with all thine heart. You're gonna lose things, man, but hey, the Lord's gonna replace it with better. You know, so we walk by faith and not by sight. Yeah, it look kind of dark, but hey, man, I know who's gonna walk beside me. You know, hey, kind of thinking like, you know, Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego, man. You in that furnace of adversity, man. Hey, we know you how about Shemashai right there, man. You know, he's want to see what you're gonna do. You know, let me excuse me. Let me go back out, because I kind of quoted it earlier. I'll just read it. 1 Corinthians 10, verse 13. There have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua, is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that you may be able to bear it. Right? So just going back to the topic, you know what comes with pain? Strength. You know? Going through things that matter of fact, it's like, you know, you in the gym, you know, it's squat day, leg day, you know. You gonna do enough to where you can bear it, man. You can be able to on that once you already went down, it's time to come up. You know, you gonna have just enough weight to where you could just boom, I can lift it all the way up. You know, the Lord not gonna give you nothing that you can't handle. You know, that's just like if you know your max is 500, you're not gonna sit there and put 560 on them, man. You know, you can barely just get this. You know, but it just, you know, just something, analogy, a small analogy, but you know, just the point, right? The Lord, he gonna have you go through an experience. It's not gonna overtake you, but you're gonna learn so much from it. You know, it's not gonna be too much where it throw you off the course, right? Kind of had a couple more. Romans 5. It's beautiful because, hey, man, it's strength, man. And you'll find yourself, not saying you find yourself looking over someone in that sense, but you'll see where you used to be at, because you may come across a brother or sister and they may be going through something that you used to went through, and it's like, dang, I didn't upgrade it from that because I went through that, But you'll find yourself in that, man, because I see it for myself, It'd be a year went by, 2 years went by. He's like, dang, I really progressed. I really, trusted inside Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But it's Romans 5 and verse 3. It says, and not only so, but we glory in tribulations also, right? Because going back to what I was saying earlier, hey, it may sound perplexed, right? Puzzled, you may be puzzled in the head, but hey, we got to glory in tribulations, man. Like I said, hey, the Lord is chastening you. He's fit. He messing with you, right? And not only so, but we glory in tribulations also, knowing that tribulation worketh patience, and patience experience, and experience hope, right? And hope maketh not ashamed, because the love of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is shed abroad in our hearts by the Holy Spirit, right? Holy on the Ruach HaKodesh, which is given unto us. And in verse 4, it just hits it off, man. And patience, right? Because when you're going through these afflictions, you gotta bear it. You gotta endure through it. And once you went through it the first time, when it comes around the next time, it's easier, man. And it's not gonna last for but a moment, right? And I just want to just grab this in the book of 1 Corinthians 4. So like in 2 Corinthians 4 and 17. It says, for our light affliction, right? For our light affliction. These things that we're going through right now is light, And it says what? Which is but for a moment. Worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. But just on the actual, on the thing, the word out. It's like the bigger picture, right? The bigger picture of it, hey, you getting crowned, But before that, like I said, it's a gap. So you're going to be a lot of trials and tribulations you're going to be going through, but hey, these things are only but for a moment, man. You could be in the kingdom just looking over what we used to go through. Like, I went through that, and I was steady growing through every situation. You want to see this last captivity, man, as, you want to take it to the chin. You want to grow, you want to do as much as possible. Prove to Yahweh Shem Yahushua you're worthy, Every trial and tribulation you go through, you just smile through it, man. It's only for a moment. This is our last time going through this hell, man. Lord willing, matter of fact, I think it was one more I had in Psalms. I think it was Psalms 34. Yeah, I ended off at 6, right? It says Psalm 34 verse 6. This poor man cried, and the Lord Yahweh heard him and saved him out of all his troubles, right? But hey, you're going to cry through these things, right? You're going to go through the course. You're going to go through the course, and what? Yahweh Shem Yahushua going to be there to help you out. What it says, look at the prophets that have been before me of old. Slacking, matter of fact. I'll go to it. Matter of fact, I do it from the top as well. But since I already said that point, I'm going to go ahead and do it and say it, Sirach 2 and 10. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord, right? Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him, right? That, hey, we are that poor man. We're going to cry a lot of times in his truth, man. Right? And guess what? Hey, once we get done crying, we keep thugging it on that, and the Lord come through, man. Like I said, you ain't gonna get a rainbow without a little bit of rain, So, and I'm gonna close out with, I'll start back at 2. It says, set thy heart aright. Matter of fact, I saw that one. is only right. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation. Set thy heart aright, and constantly, right, right, steady going. Constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Right, you got to realize what you're doing. You're building yourself up. You're molding yourself to a better you, man. Right, by going through the process. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Right, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully. Right, gotta smile. You gotta embrace what you're going through, man. You writing your own testimony, and be patient without our change to a lower state. Right, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. Right, he gonna help you. Hey, man, that's like you doing that squat. You need some guidance on up. You think you may not got it? Hey, the Lord right there with you, man. He gonna help you. Come all the way up. Off that squat. But Lord, when this was edifying and uplifting, and I'm gonna give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Bashem Rakakadash. Till next time, Shalom.